Welcome back today, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In this exciting episode, we're counting down the top 4 most valuable British coins from everyday denominations like the 2 pence, 20 pence, 1 shilling, 3 pence, and 5 pence. These coins may look ordinary, but rare dates, special mint marks, and unusual conditions have made some of them worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Whether you're a collector or just curious, this list might surprise you. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom 20 pence coin from 1991, a small yet iconic piece of British currency that continues to capture the attention of numismatists around the world. While at first glance this coin might look ordinary, its condition, background, and collector interest make it worth exploring, especially when found in fine condition. In this video, we'll cover its history, design details, rarity, current auction values in US dollars, and expert tips for anyone interested in adding or selling this coin in their collection. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of the decimal coinage system that replaced the older pounds, shillings, and pence. The idea behind the 20p denomination was to fill the gap between the 10p and 50p coins, providing convenience in everyday transactions. By 1991, the coin had already become a familiar part of daily life across the United Kingdom. The 1991 issue was minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, featuring her third definitive portrait designed by Raphael McLouf, which appeared on all UK coins from 1985 to 1997. During this time, the Royal Mint produced millions of these coins, but as we'll see, not all were treated equally by collectors, especially those preserved in finer condition. The 1991 UK 20p coin is a heptagonal coin, meaning it has 7 sides, a unique design that helps the visually impaired distinguish it by touch. It's made of cupronickel, with a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, and the obverse, front, side, you'll find the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a feature distinct to coins of this period. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1991, which stands for Dei Gratia Regina Fide Defensa, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, back, side, designed by William Gardner, sits the Tudor rose, a symbol of unity for England, with the coin's denomination 20 pence inscribed around it. Despite its simple design, it represents an important piece of British heritage and craftsmanship. Now, while the 1991 20p coin isn't one of the rarest coins ever struck, it still holds collectible value, especially in fine or better condition. Over the years, many of these coins have been heavily circulated, damaged, or worn down, making examples that have survived in clean, fine-grade condition increasingly scarce. Collectors often look for details like visible facial features on the Queen's portrait, clear lettering, and an intact rose design without heavy scratches or corrosion. Such features can greatly influence its market appeal. Interestingly, some collectors also seek error versions, such as off-center strikes or misaligned inscriptions, which can raise the value significantly in auctions and today's market. The 1991 20 pence coin in fine condition usually sells for around $431,000, roughly equivalent to $213,000 in the UK. However, coins in extremely fine or uncirculated condition can fetch between $5 and $15, depending on demand and visual quality, and recent online auctions and coin fairs. Well-preserved specimens or error-struck coins have occasionally sold for upwards of $25 or more, particularly when graded by recognized services like NGC or PCGS. While not all 1991 20p coins reach such figures, their steady rise in collector interest shows how even modest coins can carry hidden value when properly maintained. If you have a 1991 UK 20p coin, here are some expert tips to help you get the best value. Check the condition. Carefully look for signs of damage, corrosion, or cleaning. Natural toning is fine, but avoid coins that have been polished, as that lowers their collector value. Use proper storage. Keep your coin in a protective sleeve or holder to prevent oxidation and scratches. Verify authenticity. If you suspect an error or unusual strike, consult a reputable coin dealer or have it professionally graded. Follow auction trends. Check listings on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or the Royal Mint Collectors Marketplace to stay updated on current pricing. Trends. Build a set. Consider collecting all 20p issues from 1982 to the present. Complete sets are often more valuable than individual pieces. To sum it up, the 1991 United Kingdom 20 pence coin may not be the rarest piece in British numismatics, but it remains a beloved collectible for its history, design, and enduring charm. Coins in fine condition are becoming harder to find with each passing year, and their modest market value today could rise as more collectors seek well-preserved examples from the late 20th century. So, whether you found one in your change or inherited it from a family collection, don't underestimate its potential. Every coin tells a story, and the 1991 20p is a story worth keeping. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 shilling from 1956, particularly in circulated condition. While it may not seem like much at first glance, this small silver-toned coin carries with it an important piece of British monetary history. We'll dive deep into its background, discuss its design and unique features, explore its rarity and collector appeal even when damaged or circulated, and finally uncover its true market value in US dollars at auctions and online marketplaces. So, stay tuned as we uncover what makes this 1956 shilling a fascinating collectible for British coin lovers worldwide. The 1956 1 shilling coin belongs to the final decade before the United Kingdom transitioned to the decimal system in 1971. During this era, 1 shilling was worth 1/20th of a pound sterling or 12 old pence. The coin was minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, who had just ascended to the throne in 1952, marking the early years of her long and historic reign. The 1956 issue was struck at the Royal Mint in London and was made primarily from a cupronickel alloy, as silver was phased out from British coinage after 1946. Two versions of the coin were issued: the English shilling, featuring the lion design representing England, and the Scottish shilling, featuring the crown shield of the lion rampant of Scotland. Both coins bore the same denomination but celebrated the union of nations within the United Kingdom. These coins circulated widely across Britain, seeing everyday use in shops, markets, and daily trade. They were part of a generation of coins that bridged the old pre-decimal economy with the modern era, making them a tangible reminder of Britain's monetary evolution. The obverse of the 1956 1 shilling coin features the youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. This is one of the most admired royal portraits in British numismatics, showing the Queen uncrowned and facing right, a symbol of freshness and continuity in the post-war period. The inscription around her portrait reads Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Brit OMN, Regina FD, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen of all the Britons, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse, the coin's design differs depending on whether it is the English or Scottish version. The English version features a crowned lion standing atop a royal crown, while the Scottish version displays a crowned shield with the lion rampant of Scotland. Both carry the denomination 1 shilling and the year 1956 clearly below the design. The milled edge gives it a distinct feel and helps prevent clipping, a historic anti-counterfeiting measure. The coin measures approximately 23.5 mm in diameter, weighs about 5.66 grams, and is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. These characteristics make it durable, yet also prone to wear, especially in circulated condition. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1956 1 shilling special in today's collector market. While it's not considered an extremely rare date in uncirculated condition, finding an original 1956 shilling in clean circulated condition with readable details is increasingly difficult. Over the decades, many were melted down, lost, or heavily worn due to everyday use. Collectors often seek this coin to complete early Queen Elizabeth II sets, and even circulated or slightly damaged examples hold nostalgic and historical appeal. Some collectors specifically look for coins that show natural age, toning, or patina, as they represent the passage of time and authenticity. The Scottish and English versions both have dedicated collectors, and the Scottish one is often slightly more in demand due to its iconic heraldic design. In damaged or heavily worn condition, these coins serve as excellent entry-level collectibles for beginner numismatists or history enthusiasts who want an affordable piece of mid-20th century British history. When it comes to market value, the price of a 1956 1 shilling coin can vary based on its type, English or Scottish, condition, and current demand. In circulated or worn condition, these coins typically sell for around $434,000 on online marketplaces such as eBay or coin fairs. However, coins with moderate wear but still showing clear details may fetch between $321,000 if the coin shows heavy circulation, corrosion, or damage, perhaps bent or scratched. The value can drop closer to $216,000, mostly sold as bulk collectible lots. However, in better grades such as very fine or extremely fine, the coin can sell for $114,000, and pristine examples that have been graded or preserved may reach $20 or more at auction. While not a high-value coin compared to gold or rare era coins, the 1956 1 shilling retains steady collector interest due to its historical importance and the early Queen Elizabeth II portrait. If you're looking to collect the 1956 1 shilling, here are a few helpful tips. First, try to collect both the English and Scottish types, as having the pair adds depth to your collection. Always inspect the edge, lettering, and portrait clarity. The sharper these features are, the higher the potential value. Store your coins in acid-free holders or coin capsules to prevent further tarnishing or corrosion, especially if they've already circulated. For serious collectors, consider investing in graded coins from trusted services such as NGC or PCGS to authenticate their quality and protect their value. Lastly, keep an eye on auction listings and coin fairs, as occasionally a rare die variety or mint error can appear. These can dramatically increase the coin's worth and desirability among numismatists. The 1956 United Kingdom 1 shilling may not make you rich, but it represents a timeless piece of British heritage. Its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign, its elegant design, and its place in pre-decimal currency make it a cherished collectible even in circulated or damaged condition. Whether you're a beginner starting your journey in British coins or a seasoned collector filling gaps in your set, this coin serves as a symbol of a bygone monetary era, simple, historic, and full of charm. Next up, the United Kingdom 3 pence coin from 1953, a small yet historically significant piece of British currency. We'll explore its origins, unique design features, and why even in fine condition, this coin remains an intriguing collectible. You'll also learn how its rarity and demand influence its value in today's auction market, and I'll share some useful tips for those looking to add this coin to their collection or identify one in their own change. So, sit back as we journey into the numismatic world of the 1953 UK 3 pence coin. The 1953 3 pence coin was minted during a pivotal time in British history, the beginning of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. It was part of the first official coinage series to bear her effigy following her accession to the throne in 1952. The year 1953 marked not only her coronation but also a new era for British coinage design and minting standards. Produced by the Royal Mint, the 1953 threepence was struck in brass, a composition of 79% copper, 20% zinc, and 1% nickel. This was part of the post-war era when the United Kingdom continued using brass for the threepence denomination, a material chosen for its durability and distinct golden colour. The coin circulated widely across Britain until decimalisation in 1971, when the old system of shillings, pence, and pounds was replaced with the decimal system we use today. The 1953 threepence has several distinct features that make it instantly recognisable to collectors. On the obverse side, you'll find the first definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Mary Gillick. This youthful image of the Queen is famous for its elegance and simplicity, depicting her wearing a laurel wreath instead of a crown. This portrait was used on British coins until 1970, making it iconic among collectors of mid-20th century coinage. On the reverse side, the design features a Tudor portcullis with chains, a classic symbol associated with the British Parliament. This design was created by the renowned artist Edgar Fuller and modelled by Cecil Thomas. Around the edge, the inscription reads Fid Def, short for Fide Defensor, meaning Defender of the Faith, along with the date 1953. The coin has 12 sides, a dodecagonal shape, which made it easy to recognise by touch and prevented confusion with other coins of similar size. Measuring about 21 mm across and weighing approximately 6.8 grams, the coin's thick, solid feel and bright yellow brass tone make it stand out even decades after it left circulation. When it comes to rarity, the 1953 3 pence coin is not considered extremely rare in general circulation. Millions were minted for everyday use, making it relatively common in the 1950s and early 1960s. However, the situation changes significantly when condition comes into play. Coins in fine condition showing moderate wear but with most details still clear remain desirable among collectors who seek to complete their coronation year sets. Damaged or heavily worn examples, though less valuable, still attract buyers who are drawn to the coin's historical connection with Queen Elizabeth II's first year of coinage. The real scarcity lies in proof or specimen coins produced in small quantities for collectors and presentation sets in 1953. These were struck with a higher quality finish and sharper detail. While a damaged or circulated example might only hold modest value, a well-preserved or proof specimen can fetch impressive prices at auction due to collector demand, and it's linked to one of the most celebrated royal milestones in modern British history and today's numismatic market. The value of a United Kingdom 3 pence 1953 coin in fine circulated condition typically ranges from $433,000, depending on its appearance and level of detail preservation. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition can reach between $213,000. However, proof or uncirculated coins, particularly those in their original presentation packaging from the 1953 coronation set, can command much higher prices. At online auctions and specialized coin sales, such examples have sold for anywhere between $121,000, with pristine examples sometimes surpassing $10, depending on collector interest and market demand. Even in damaged or heavily circulated condition, the coin holds more value as a piece of history than as monetary worth, making it an affordable and sentimental entry point for new collectors. If you're looking to collect the 1953 threepence, here are a few useful tips. First, always check for the sharpness of the Queen's portrait and the clarity of the portcullis design. The more visible these details, the higher the potential value. Second, avoid cleaning the coin, even if it appears tarnished or dull. Cleaning can easily damage the brass surface and reduce its collector value significantly. Instead, store it in a dry, acid-free holder or coin capsule to prevent oxidation. Third, keep an eye on reputable auction sites and coin fairs. Prices can fluctuate with collector interest, especially as royal-themed coins become increasingly popular following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. Lastly, try to acquire coins that come with a bit of provenance, such as those from coronation sets or authenticated by grading services for both investment security and historical authenticity. The 1953 United Kingdom 3 pence coin represents more than just an old piece of money. It's a tangible reminder of the dawn of a new royal era. With its distinctive design, historical significance, and affordable market value, it continues to hold a special place in the hearts of collectors around the world. Whether you own one in fine condition or discover a tarnished example in a family drawer, this little brass coin carries a story of British heritage and royal tradition. So, if you're a fan of classic British coins or just beginning your numismatic journey, the 1953 threepence is a wonderful coin to explore, collect, and appreciate. Next up, the United Kingdom 5 pence coin from 1979, even when it's found in bad or damaged condition. You might have one lying around, worn, scratched, or dulled over time, but is it still worth something? Surprisingly, yes. This small silver-colored coin carries a story of British history, design, and collector intrigue that continues to attract attention in the auction world. In this video, we'll explore its history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and the current market value in US dollars. The 5 pence coin was first introduced in 1968, just before the United Kingdom switched to a decimal currency system in 1971. The 1979 issue belongs to the first decimal series and was struck under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. At that time, the 5 pence was minted in cupronickel, with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it its distinctive silvery appearance. The coin's design was created by Christopher Ironside, one of the most celebrated coin designers in British numismatic history. The obverse of the coin features the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which appeared on coins from 1968 to 1984. The reverse side displays a heraldic emblem, the Badge of Scotland, featuring a crown thistle, a symbol of strength, endurance, and unity within the United Kingdom. In 1979, millions of these coins were minted for circulation, and they remained legal tender until the coin was reduced in size in 1990. The older, larger 5 pence coins were later withdrawn from circulation in 1993. The 1979 5 pence coin carries several unique features that distinguish it from other issues. First, its diameter is 23.59 millimeters, noticeably larger than today's 5 pence pieces. It weighs 5.65 grams, making it feel more substantial in hand. The coin's edge is milled, giving it a textured grip and a visually appealing border point. One interesting aspect of the 1979 issue is the sharpness of its detailing. Especially in higher-grade examples, the Queen's hair, the crown, and the thistle pattern are all intricately engraved. Even in poor condition, traces of these fine details can still be admired. Some collectors look for minting variations, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or faint lettering, which can add minor value even to worn examples. Another charm of this coin lies in its nostalgic value. It represents the early era of decimal coinage when Britain was adjusting to its new currency system, making it an appealing collectible for those interested in modern British monetary history. While the 1979 5 pence coin is not considered rare in general, the collector market can still surprise you. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition are common finds for collectors who want pristine examples, but coins in bad or damaged condition often attract buyers for different reasons. Firstly, even heavily circulated coins hold historical and sentimental value. Many collectors focus on completing full-year sets from 1968 through 1990, and they may accept lower-grade pieces to fill gaps affordably. Secondly, coins showing unusual damage patterns, minting errors, or discoloration from long-term wear can spark interest among hobbyists who appreciate their character and story. It's important to note that the 5 pence series from the 1970s has a nostalgic following, especially among British citizens who remember using these larger coins in daily life. Therefore, while a damaged 1979 coin might not command high prices, its collectability and cultural significance remain strong. Now, let's talk about value, the question everyone wants answered. A 1979 UK 5 pence coin in bad condition usually has limited numismatic value due to its high mintage and common availability. On most online marketplaces and auction sites, these coins sell for around $434,000 when heavily worn or scratched. However, coins in fine or very fine condition can fetch $316,000, while uncirculated or proof versions may sell for $114,000 depending on presentation and demand. If your coin has an unusual feature, such as a minting error or striking anomaly, it could attract specialized collectors willing to pay anywhere from $223,000. And large bulk lots of mixed British coins, 1979 5 pence pieces still appear frequently but individually. They hold more value as a conversation piece or part of a historical collection than for their metal content. If you're looking to collect or sell a 1979 5 pence coin, here are a few helpful tips. Inspect the condition carefully even if your coin is damaged. Check for unique errors like double striking, misalignment, or die cracks. Avoid cleaning. The coin cleaning can further reduce its value, especially to serious collectors who prefer coins in their natural aged state. Store properly. Keep your coins in dry, acid-free holders to prevent further corrosion or tarnish. Compare prices online. Browse auction websites like eBay, Vcoins, or heritage auctions to gauge the current market trends. Build a decimal collection. Include the 1979 issue along with other early decimal coins such as the 1971 and 1982 versions to create a complete historical set. The United Kingdom 5 pence 1979 coin may not be the rarest or most valuable piece in the numismatic world, especially in bad condition, but its historic charm and connection to the early years of British decimal currency make it worth keeping. For many collectors, it serves as a tangible reminder of the past and a gateway into the rich story of British coinage. Whether it's worth a few cents or a few dollars, the true value often lies in the history it carries and the joy it brings to collectors around the world. So, if you've got a worn 1979 5 pence lying around, don't toss it aside. Polish your knowledge instead, and let it remind you of the fascinating journey of British coins through the decades. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoy learning about rare and historical coins. Stay tuned for more detailed videos on unique British coins and their hidden values.